apologize, it's not really accurate of what I'm doing in the program, but first poem I'm going to be reading is called "It is Natural to Be Afraid." Catastrophe can be the cure. Spoiled grandeur, plucked premature, will not endure. This I'm sure. We must secure a blissful blur, a sprawl obscure. We must detour the pure, lure them and assure them that the disease detour is printed in the brochure they call, "Please, sir, as you were." Tell her nature is alive. The next 3 poems I'm going to be reading are from a series that I'm working on entitled Out of Order, and the first one is called 5. Okay, 5. The pretense for this facetious inconvenience is arguably ingenious. Our weakness is our cheapness, a credence for a sequence. That is no achievement. That is not the human zenith. That is a ceaseless license to reject the antecedent of incompleteness. That is a thievish helix in a braid of sweetness, beaten down by sheepish idealists to make us feel seamless. A cloud of smoke hovers over the cliff of my canyon, and it tastes like salt. Next one is entitled 2. Outskirting the assonance. Euphony is the beauty of cacophony. Desafianado, a revolution of anti-resolution. Organized chaos. Making a mess of the mess of our mess of a messy misfire. Try again. Try again and again and again and again. You cannot use death to create life. You can use death to die. The cosmos are laughing at our invention of an invention that invents the nature of our nurture. Mythology is a fair trade, a scare saved in the arcade of our barricades. Obey the nightshade. It's a prepaid switchblade. The last one from the Out of Order series is called 9, and it was inspired by the November 9th protest at UC Berkeley that we're all aware of. 9. There can be no regular activity in a time of crisis. Once a black hole has formed, it can continue to grow by absorbing additional matter, and that matters. We motion for a new gravitational collapse, a mass charge of momentum at rest, resisting arrest. The polar moment of inertia, a demonstration of occupation. Our current state of friction, inevitable. A tear in the space-time, all-pervading force. Nothing can escape, not even light. 10-minute warning, step down now. We will walk out, but we will not resign. We are the sprawl, and the pool of our voices satisfies law. L equals R times MV. Hawking, it's radiating and it's falling apart. We have had enough. This poem is called called The Waterline is Rising, but all we do is stand there. Something's not right. I gash the absence. I settle into space. Shut it out. Don't you see that is nonsense? You don't, though. The manuscript is half-formed. It's progress I'm etching at, a noun never worn. So I concave and drink anonymity's ether. Kill my why so the lie lives. Our present tense makes us weaker. Here's a voice for no more with your face on it. Here's an honest proposal, a modest disposal of forced wit. A waxless candle won't make a scene. You dance in a circle while I spin in between, but I'm not alone. I'm surrounded by ghosts, and now fairies are modern. That's what pains me the most. Now I roast, turning black from preclusion, divorced my cell from your garden, my own means for illusion, some illusion. My realm is a room, four walls in a box to be recycled soon. I gash the absence. Cursed are those who are blessed. So when I clutter your stutter, won't you just give it a rest? While I throw my bones in the owl's nest? It's like piracy of the mind, but in the form of a jest. I gash the absence. I settle into space. Shut it out. Don't you see that is nonsense? You don't, though. The manuscript is ill-formed. It's progress I'm etching at. It's this invisible thorn on the broken stem of your concrete gem, and things give away, but all we do is take them. The last poem that I'm going to be reading this evening is called Untitled. There's always going to be a blank. It goes blank all the time. Trust me, it goes blank. On that note, blank. There, I told you, always a blank. It won't be gone long, it's probably still there. A blank that builds behind another blank. That blank most likely causes another blank, which we all like to blank about. This is why everything is blank. It goes blank all over our blank, and then it flocks forever, and we forget what the blank is. But it always goes blank. It's all that I can do. Can, I mean, as in ever. I am infested with the blank. I say that I am, but what I really mean to say is